I love candles. Everybody loves candles. Who doesn't love candles? One, don't lose my jewelry because I'm very, very forgetful. Bonus round. You've probably seen this before if you've been watching my videos, which why wouldn't you be watching them all? Hello friends, how are you? My name is Corbin Reed and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm really excited because I am doing my first ever Amazon home decor haul. I buy so much stuff off of Amazon, guys. I hate to say it, but I'm saying it. I buy so much stuff off of Amazon. I have an Amazon Prime membership. I love how fast the things get to me. I love how easily I can find very specific things like, I don't know, I can look for the most random stuff on Amazon and find it. But the thing that I really adore is I can price shop, I can compare products, I love the reviews, all of it. So naturally, being in this new home, I have bought quite a few things off of Amazon, and I would like to think that I have come up with a very good list of items that I can recommend to you all. So this video is going to be an Amazon home decor haul. My top 10 favorite Amazon decor products at the moment. So let's get into these items. First thing on my list that I have all over my house. This LED rechargeable battery picture light. So this piece goes on the wall. You screw it into the wall, slip it on. This is magnetic. I mean, come on guys. And then it has a remote. It has different settings of warm. This is cool. I think this is warmer. Something like that. Anyways, there are 3 different warmth settings, but it does such a good job of illuminating pictures and just making things look more expensive. Again, I have them all over my home and I love these. I think they're less than $30. So, and they also come in gold and I think also silver. So that's number 1 on my list. Number 2 on my list for home decor, another thing I have all over my house. These Turkish, 100% cotton, Turkish hand towels. Now these come in all different colors, but they're super soft, and they also come in a bath towel. I have them in my office bathroom. Super soft, just hanging on a towel ring, sort of like that. I mean, it just creates such a nice, organic, modern, but also timeless look. It's always hard to come by good textured cotton, and this just has a really beautiful pattern. It's neutral and it's really soft to the touch, and I have them in the guest bathroom, I have them in my office bathroom, and I have them in our master bathroom and in our powder bathroom. They're in all the bathrooms. Next item on my list, number 3. I love flowers. I really do. I love when I get them as gifts, but we have 4 floors and I have a vase problem. So I tried when we first moved in to like constantly switch out the florals, but it was just too much work. I couldn't do it. So I decided to find good silk flowers, and I found these on Amazon. Our silk faux hydrangeas. Very lifelike, very real. I have them in a couple different vases in my kitchen and living room that are like black, sort of like those antique vases that are very popular right now that I adore. They're great because they bend. You can put them in an arrangement, and they're neutral, so they just look fresh. They look happy. I've had them in since the spring, and I just think these are a really good thing to add to your collection. They can just brighten up any space, and you don't have to think super hard about it. I think it comes like 5 in a pack, so this is 1 bundle. I mean, that's plenty to put in a vase and spread out. And I think the leaves also are really nice. You can remove them, but I think they look really good. So that's number 3. Number 4, I love candles. Everybody loves candles. Who doesn't love candles? So, I found this snuffer. And quite frankly, I think I've used it once. It works, but I currently have it styled on some coffee table books. It looks really beautiful, just sort of propped up, and it looks, again, aged, storied, and it's just a really nice decor piece. I think it goes for under $30. I see them, it just depends on your style. Like I've seen them in like gold or chrome or whatever. I just think this one looks like somebody handcrafted it, and honestly, I think they did. And that is always just a really nice look. And it goes with the color palette of my home. The iron, the ceramic, the stone, the brass, you know, it all goes together. So, love this. Pick one up. It looks really beautiful on coffee table books. Or just sitting next to a candle on a tray. It's a nice little decor piece to add some character to a surface. Next item that I highly recommend from Amazon is this marble. This is actually the larger tray. It's 7 inches long, 6 inches wide, made in India. And it's a marble just dish. And I've used this to house soap. I've used it for jewelry and a nightstand. I currently have it in my office styled with a candle on top. It's really good for like a candle tray. It's just multi-purpose and it's nice and heavy, and sitting on top, it just has that nice curve to it. It's not like plain. So sitting on any surface, it's good for layering and just adds a lot of character. And again, this is an item I believe that is under $20. So, highly recommend if you're looking for some styling tools for a shelf or your nightstand, or honestly any surface anywhere. It might be a little dirty because it's gotten a lot of use. I've shared this in other hauls, but this antique brass tray. This is a replica, a vintage replica, but I do believe it is authentic brass. And I've used this for jewelry on a nightstand. I currently have it in my office as just like a catch-all. I'm always taking off my jewelry and setting it down, and like I have a dog and she gets very interested in little things. So it's good to have stuff like this on a surface just to sort of corral items so I, don't lose my jewelry, because I'm very, very forgetful. So it's great for jewelry. It could be great just for like, I don't know, in a bathroom to hold like bobby pins. I wouldn't put like soaps on here or anything, but you probably could because it is brass. That's your call. But again, it's just great for styling. It's multi-purpose, and on top of like a wood surface or a stone surface, it just adds so much character. And yeah, so I highly recommend this. I also I think I got this in New York and used it in New York as well. So you've probably seen this before if you've been watching my videos, which why wouldn't you be watching them all? Getting towards the end here, the next item on my list is actually a coffee table book. So I use these very heavily for inspiration when I'm decorating, just in general, and also it just feeds my soul to look at beautiful interiors. I love it. So one of my biggest inspirations is Axel Vervoort. He is like, people like to say he's wabi-sabi, like pioneer, and I guess that is one of his strengths, but really to me his greatest strength is his antique and vintage furniture collection. It is extremely extensive, and he has a whole furniture line in Europe where he creates original furniture, but also sources antiques all over the world for his interiors. Some of them are very moody, like this. I mean, honestly, most of them are very moody, but they're just, it's such a great source of inspiration. And I also just love that I love that the outside of the book is black. It's just nice on top of a coffee table. You could take a brass tray, sit it on top of a coffee table. You could do so much with this. It's a really good styling piece, but it also has some of my favorite inspo in this book, and I believe this goes for about $40 on Amazon, but don't quote me on that. Everything is linked below so you can check for yourself. 2 more items. Copper tea kettle. I mean, guys, on top of my stove, this is just jewelry. It's such pretty jewelry on my stove, and I've had it now for about God, I've had this for about 3 months because I bought it when I was in New York, and I shared this in my kitchen home decor haul in my New York Airbnb, and this has held up so incredibly well. It heats up because the copper conducts heat, heats up the water really quickly, and it's just so beautiful to look at. Again, it's an antique replica of a Turkish tea kettle, and it's real copper. And it goes for, I believe, around $100. These can be very expensive if you buy them like vintage on Etsy or something. So $100 for an antique or vintage replica of a Turkish tea kettle is pretty darn good. So if you're into copper, if you're into that sort of cottage aged look, which you probably are if you're watching my channel, highly recommend this. Last and final item on my list, this little martini table, okay? And excuse the dirt, I've actually had it sitting outside next to, my chair out there that I sit on. It's just perfect. It's the perfect size. It's a replica. It's a very popular style in France, but it's a vintage replica, antique replica of a metal French martini table, and it's just perfect for drinks, and it's the perfect size to put next to a sofa, or like I said, next to like a recliner or a chair. And because it's iron, you can put it indoors or outdoors. So it's really good. Highly recommend. They were out of stock for a while, but now I think they have a lot of them. So get on over there and grab one. I think that was 10, but I have one more. Bonus round. These slate coasters. They look so good on the surface. I have them on my coffee table right now, styled in a wood vintage dough bowl with these like stone round sort of spheric balls. These stone round spheric balls. And I have these sitting next to them, and it just looks like an artistic moment, but they also serve like an actual functional purpose, which I love. And they have this sort of like, I don't know if you can see this, but they have like this kind of edge to them that, there we go. They have this edge to them that is just like, it's not perfect. It's like a jaded edge, which I like. And they look really good on a surface, and they're neutral, and again, they go with my color palette, but I think they would go with any, if you have a neutral home, or even if you don't have a neutral home, they just add a nice texture to any surface and work really well as coasters. And I think they're like $25. I was looking at coasters and I was like, why are these all so expensive? And I found a pack of these for 8, I think, for $25 on Amazon. I was like, hell yeah. I wasn't sure what they were gonna look like. I think they also come in a square, but I like the circle. It just feels very peaceful to me. So yeah, highly recommend these coasters. It's hard to find affordable stone and marble coasters, but these are great. That about wraps it up, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this Amazon home decor haul video. You know what I'm saying. All of these items are linked down below. I also have these linked on my LTK, which you should definitely go follow, because everything I post in my videos, whether it's a makeover video or a DIY video or a haul video, I usually also post them over on my LTK. So like if you don't feel like going back and watching the video and being like, huh, what was that thing that I saw? I have a photo of it, easily accessible for you to be like, oh yeah, that's the thing, and then you can click the link on my LTK. So go follow me over on LTK. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below. I hope this was helpful. I hope you find one or two things that you can buy on Amazon to bring a little ease and joy and beauty to your life. And thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one.